So I had a chance last weekend to go up to the hunting camp and have my chance at the deer that we've gotten good pictures of. There's a link below if you'd like to see the game footage. So I came up there. I was feeling pretty good. Started out the first day, having my little hunter's breakfast there, and I panned the camera around to just sort of show you the game trails in the area that I'm at. This is the most remote corner of our hunting camp, and I we just put this stand up last weekend. It's a 17-foot single man, and actually there's 3 game trails that intersect here. Figured the odds would be pretty good, and with a 30-30 got a little bit of range there, and I'm just showing you here the height of the stand. Unfortunately, in this particular spot, as the whole weekend, I came up dry. Didn't even see anything. I came up with another hunting partner, and he did a lot better. We were plagued this weekend with quite a bit of wind, so the whole time the deer were a little bit on the scarce side, with no more pictures from the game camera. So it was a little disappointing in a way, but it's fun to get out there and get hunting. Now this is my afternoon hunt. This is the 2-man stand. It's a little bit further north on the property. I still got the rifle on the ammo string there. For those who don't know, pretty much what you do, you climb up into your stand, you strap your harness to the tree, and then you pull your weapon up, whether it's a bow or your muzzle loader or your rifle. Here I am. It is still a good time. I mean, it does wear on you a little bit, not seeing anything for a while, of course, but it's one of those things. It's why it's called hunting, they say. But this late into the season, I'm real eager to get something, So in the meantime, you sit there in your tree stand with your thoughts, and it's funny the thoughts that you have. In the case of this, I thought about some of the new friends that I've met on Facebook that I went to high school with, just sort of their people I haven't talked to in many, many years. I'll tell you what, it's funny. I never realized on my little face mask here how many acorns were on it. Guess you'd call me the acorn bandit. Of course, it could be said only a fool would try to look like an oak tree when he's up in a pine tree, right? The first tree, I don't know if I really showed it or not, but the first tree has it was actually an oak, so I was able to match up pretty good. But I think one of the deeper thoughts that I had while I was up in the tree in this particular time was, did we remember to bring a spatula? Because we had some venison sausage and we picked up some eggs for the next day, and you probably play hell flipping an egg with no spatula. Although my hunting compadre assured me he could do it with a spoon. But all right. So that night we had a nice little campfire and ate some venison stew from last season. It was really good. Had some corn and potatoes, and it was real hearty, and it had been frozen and still turned out really good even after a year. And I'm not just saying that. It was good. And naturally just sort of chilled out by the fire, which was really cool. It was in the low 40s up there in the woods, which I know for some of y'all up north, that's not too big of a deal, but down here where we tend to have a more temperate and mild climate, let me assure you, 40 is cold, especially when we get a little bit of a drizzle on. So the fire was definitely a welcome break before I hit my hammock for the night. And just a chance to catch up on some things, put more thoughts together, and just share in the moment with some good friends here. The next morning, Out of desperation, I came down to the food plot. We had had a buck rub on the one side right there. We had had a buck rub on the left side as you're looking at the image there. Uh, he didn't come back. There were still leaves, but you never know. And we have a feeder on the opposite side, about 60 yards away from where you see me here. So my hope was that they would come in. Now I don't know if it's going to show the trees blowing. I don't think it's going to, but we were getting probably 20-mile-an-hour gusts, and the trees were rubbing against each other, making all kinds of racket. And man, that was all she wrote for the hunt. Thanks for watching.